Best thing that's ever happened to you financially. Go.
Easy. Sold my car on Carvana. Amazing offer.
Really? I hit 200 on a scratcher.
Did the scratcher come to your house and hand you a check?
No.
How many scratchers did you hit to get that? I hit a button on Carvana.com once.
Okay, that's fair.
It's like the lottery, except you always win.
Not like the lottery at all, actually.
Exactly. Inexplicably good. Offers worth bragging about. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
Are all batteries the same? That's like asking if all soccer players are the same. Take Messi, the most decorated player ever. Is there any other player who has achieved that? No, just him. Now take Duracell. Is there any other battery with power boost ingredients inside? No, just Duracell. Remember, goats only trust goats because they're built different. And Messi only trusts Duracell.
This episode is brought to you by Google Health. Stop chasing someone else's definition of health. What matters is what's healthy for you. Google Health offers a new kind of coach built with Gemini for effortless tracking, sleep insights, and holistic coaching tailored to you. Visit googlestore.com to learn more and start a new relationship with your health. Requires Google account, Google Health app, internet, and Google Health premium subscription. Features subject to change. Availability and results vary. Not intended for medical purposes. Works independently of Gemini apps. Check responses for accuracy.
This summer, soccer is here, and so are the watch parties. And Uber Eats has your game day essentials covered. Everything you need to keep your crowd happy, delivered straight to your door. Get wings, pizza, chips, dips, fresh ingredients, and more. Keep the soccer going and all your game day essentials flowing. Order in so you can lock in for the games. Only on Uber Eats for a limited time.
Gary Trent Jr.
Bro,
He just had the worst season of his career. After back-to-back minimum deals. Rewarded with a 4-year, $64 million deal. Now, his worst season of his career was still a league average three-point shooter, 36%. He's like 38, 39% for his career. This is 6'5", 3-and-D guy. He's only 27 years old. He'll be 28 this season.
Andy?
Yeah.
Okay. We're adding the D there. Okay.
He was in Toronto. He was in Portland.
He had some, just not so much Milwaukee.
That's all I'm asking. That's all.
No, really.
For the people who paid him. That's all I'm asking.
I'm going to phrase it horribly.
Pay him.
I'm going to phrase it horribly. No one really had D in Milwaukee. You know, it's last year. 4 years, $64 million. Team announced it. Like, it's reported. Everyone's like, like we had heard this was going to happen. Yeah, he had some interest from other teams, but I mean, not for the full mid-level exception or close to it. And now the team announced it. Official. We're re-signing our guy. And the league says, hold on, we're going to investigate this. We're going to look into this. Sam Vecini offered up a few days ago the biggest punishment you could give the Bucks in this situation is making them pay him $64 million over 4 years.
Don't void this deal.
It is fully guaranteed. No options. No partially guaranteed years. No, I mean, good for him. Is this Joe Smith 2.0?
22 something, right? 22 or something like that.
It's still $22.5 million of dead money.
So 38
but
and a half.
But that's only 4 more years?
Yeah, it's just we're almost at the end.
We have, let me make sure. Yeah, it's only 4 more seasons of $22.5 million of dead money.
So sorry to interrupt your Joe Smith point, but I wanted to, because I'm just the Bucks in there. their keep Giannis moves. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Keep Giannis. They just traded his ass. There's no.
Oh my God.
I mean,
This is keep Tyler Hero safe, maybe? I don't know.
This is more our word is oak type level of shit from 2 years ago.
Oak splits. Every once in a while, shit gets weathered.
Not in the Horst Haslam, whoever else is the ownership group world. Apparently, their oak not so much split.
So people are
you know
going to
whose agent is?
Whose agent is who?
Shams will tell us.
Gary Trent Jr.
I mean,
I believe it's one Rich Paul.
In Clutch We Trust. Come on now.
Clutch We Trust.
Come on now. We know that.
Is LeBron going to take the minimum in Milwaukee now? Is that what we're doing?
Well, LeBron did say. Well, we'll
crazy.
say that for. I got theories on where LeBron's going based on what he said.
So people are going to know, why would the Bucks do something like this?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, why is it fishy? So it's not just that Gary Trent, coming off the worst season of his career, gets a huge deal in comparison to what other people have gotten, and just the fact that the Bucks are literally bidding against themselves. Like, there's no deal, there's no other full mid-level exception out there,
right,
waiting for Gary Trent.
Right.
But you got to pair that, you know, because the most important part is he's been on 2 straight minimum deals. So
it's really a 6-year deal, It's really a 6-year deal?
Well,
we don't have 6-year deals in the NBA anymore.
Not anymore. Not anymore. It was a time.
So his minimum deal was what, $3-4 million last year?
Yeah, it was like 2.6, and then it was like 3.8, 3.7, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that comes out to about 6. So 6 years, $80 million. They're about.
Well,
is it bad that the only memory I have of Gary Trent Jr. is the playoff game against the Pacers where the ball went in between his legs on the final play?
Oh my God. So the guy gets 2 minimum deals in a row. We're watching Jonathan Kuminga, who's less proven, I guess, but younger, more potential, whatever. He's getting off for 2 years, 20.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing just small deals being offered to these bench or fringe starter type, we don't even know what we have in you kind of players.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite thing about, it's the 3-pronged thing to this. It's like, 1, 2 years ago, even though the entire world knew Giannis didn't want to be in Milwaukee anymore, the Bucks said, we need to try to keep Giannis happy. They had limited routes to do that. And so it was like, damn, we could try to, obviously it's like we could try to work something out with Gary Trent.
Mm-hmm.
Like we need to improve the roster. We need to bring shooting in. We got to get Gary Trent. And in order to do that, we're clearly making some corrupt bargain with him and his agency.
Now,
Dame Lillard shreds his Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
We want to keep Giannis happy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stretch him and get Miles Turner.
Now, you mentioned
this is to keep Giannis happy, who's no longer on the team anymore, Zach.
You mentioned 6 years, 6-year deal, right? Funny enough, Joe Smith
6-year
was going to have a 6-year, $86 million deal after his 3 years with the Minnesota Timberwolves on minimum deals.
Interesting.
Sometimes history repeats itself.
Just keep your third eye open. That's all. That's
keep your third eye open.
Do you believe?
Do you believe?
Do you believe? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Do you believe? I don't know if I do. Do you believe? Maybe you do, or maybe you don't. Do you believe? I don't know if I do anymore. Do you believe? Let me know when you have time.
Welcome to the Do You Believe edition of Basketball Illuminati. I'm Zach Harper. That's Wosny Lambre. That's Mo Dakhil. Fuck Maze. First segment. Do you believe in optionality? No. way back in June 2025, after losing game one of the NBA Finals on a Tyrese Halliburton jumper, Thunder coach Mark Daigneault was asked about his lineup change to start Case and Wallace. His reply, we'll see how the series goes. We have a lot of optionality. We'll look at everything. We'll look at anything we can to try to give ourselves the best chance to win. Of course,
he invented optionality.
Maze next note. Even as I type optionality into this doc, spell check wants to change it to options. You know why? Because there's no fucking reason to use the word optionality in a league that is all about efficiency now. It is less efficient. You don't sound smarter by saying optionality. You sound like a fucking idiot who is trying to sound smart. Optionality refuses to be denied. 2026 has become the summer of optionality. Brad Stevens mentioned optionality over 10 times in a press conference, explaining the Jaylen Brown trade, instead of just saying, we don't want to pay this dude and we don't like him. Including the quote, I think when you use the term optionality, you're talking about the length of contract and assets. So that's where the increased optionality comes from. What the fuck does that mean? It's the favorite buzzword as well. Onzi Salah, Pistons president Trajan Langdon, Bobby Webster of the Raptors. Draymond Green said opting out of his contract gave the Warriors optionality. That maybe is the optionality that brings LeBron to the Warriors, depending on how LeBron wants to use his optionality. Or maybe we call it decisionality.
New word.
Of course, Tim Conley, who introduced LaMelo Ball, said, when you're as great as LeBron, you should have optionality. Guys, I'm going to become the Joker and burn this league to the ground with this dumb fucking word choice. I don't even have a question. I don't care. I'm sorry.
That's it. That was it. It was just the rant. That was it. That's all we needed.
Well, we've got the optionality to take the show in many different directions. You know what I mean? We can go LeBron. We can go
sounds like
Kawhi
we have options of
investigation.
Topics. Yeah.
Well, we have optionality in the podcast world.
We have a lot of
topicsality.
We
have options. We have options.
Our options have options.
Just say options. I'm going to make it my mission to murder this word in the NBA. I've ranted about it on radio, on podcasts. I've written about it. I'm going to end this word. It's going to take a long time because stupid people want to sound smart. And yes, Mark Daigneault, Brad Stevens, I think you're smart when it comes to basketball.
They're smart
you're
guys.
dumb when it comes to. I think you're dumb when it comes to speaking. I know because you used optionality, not the fucking word. It's just options. It's cleaner. Take the off the Facebook. What the fuck are we doing? This is like when Fred Durst said, I think we're all in agreement. What? Agreeance?
Agreeance is a thing that people do.
It's like when people say conversate. It's converse.
Converse, yeah.
I'm a college dropout. I can't be the one fixing language. This shouldn't be on me.
Optionality. Hold on, I'm about to put it in Gemini real quick.
I kind of just hope it stays just so we can continue to get the random Zach rant.
I will stop a fucking press conference if I'm there and they use optionality. You think I won't get kicked out of that? I don't fucking need to go to games. I will get kicked out.
According to Gemini, optionality is, quote, the quality of having choices or the right, but not the obligation to make a decision in the future.
Options. You just described options. What the fuck are we doing?
That's so good. So good. So good. Too good. Too good.
I love it. I got no notes.
What else we got?
Next topic.
You know what shouldn't cost money? Managing your money. That's why I've moved on from my traditional old school bank that charged me overdraft fees and monthly fees and minimum balance fees. I'm done with fees, and that's why I'm using Chime. Chime members can benefit from up to $1,150 in annual rewards fee-free. They have thousands of ATMs fee-free. You catch it on here? Now check out some of these benefits. You get 5% cash back on Chime Card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries, whatever you're using the most. You get savings that grow faster with a 3.75% APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average. You can even get $500 of your pay with MyPay. They also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free. All of which make it so much easier to manage your money. Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today. Head to chime.com/basketball. That's chime.com/basketball. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime's bank partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
Hey listener, it's Zach Harper, Amin Al-Hassan, and Anthony Mays of Cinephobe. You may be asking yourself, what is Cinephobe? Amin, would you like to fill in the people?
Cinephobe is the podcast where Zach and I watch movies that are poorly rated on Rotten Tomatoes and try to ascertain.
We're trying to ascertain?
Yes.
Okay. Ascertain.
Whether or not they're accurately poorly rated, or maybe they didn't get a fair shake. Cinephobe, produced by this guy, Anthony Mays.
Hey, that's me. I produced this show. I also watch the movies, even though that wasn't included in the description, and I also ascertain. This month is... Wow! Whoa. Oh, Maze, why do you say that? Supercharge it so that this promo can remain evergreen.
I feel like explaining a little bit more.
In 60 seconds?
I don't know. Maybe I don't bring attention to it. Assuring people like, look, if you listen, you're going to get it. Just give it time.
That's a good promo. Just listen to it.
Give it time.
You'll figure it out.
Is this the promo right now?
Isn't it?
Okay, I think we got it.
Cinephobe.
Wherever you get podcasts.
Do you believe?
Do you believe Victor Wembanyama should have taken a discount last Friday? After we found out that Bam punched Tyler Hero, we got a lesser news of Wemby agreeing to a 5-year, $252 million max rookie scale extension, leaving roughly $50 million on the table by taking 25% max instead of the 30% max. Basically, all he has to do to qualify for the 30% max is play 65 games next year. He'll either win Defensive Player of the Year, or he'll be all NBA, or he'll be the MVP, or all three. But that's what he would need to get to that 30%. But even if he gets there, doesn't want it, this makes it easier for the Spurs to work out deals with Steph Castle in a couple years, Dylan Harper in like 3 years, followed in the wake of Jalen Brunson, discounting his extension, saving the Knicks $37 million over 3 years, allowed them to put together that championship-winning roster. I know Amin and Tom hate this because they're saying it's not really a discount. It is a discount in theory. A new precedent is being established, and due to the second apron restricting the options of teams, I'm not reading that, we are heading towards a league where star players will have to take less money in order to build title-contending rosters. David Kelly, the new executive director of the NBPA, came out strongly against this, hoping to tweak the second apron restrictions in favor of the players, saying, quote, "Our position would be that the system should not require a player to carry all that burden in order to keep a team together. A system that does that, we have a problem." But Adam Silver, speaking this week, following a Board of Governors meeting, shut that notion down. Quote, "One person's tweak is another person's overhaul to the system. Having lived through multiple collective bargaining agreements, it's always a series of compromises, with the CBA unlikely to change until October of 2028 at the earliest." Mo, do you think stars like Wemby should leave money on the table?
No, but I think this has also been, first off, when we talk about it with Jalen Brunson, we kind of forget this is what the Spurs have done for a long time with Tim Duncan. And this has been like a normal, like Spursian thing where they get these guys to take
salary
a pay
cap
cut.
circumvention?
Well, they're aspiring for a championship, so maybe. But I think the viewpoint though is like, I just think the cap is so fucked.
Are you saying they're taking the Clippers to these extensions and not cutting them down?
I need some Clippers. I need it. That's why I got the hat. But I think more importantly, though, it's just a function of this is how fucked the second apron and the new CBA is. I think it's so funny where years ago the complaint was these guys are always moving and leaving teams. The star players never stay. And then as soon as it becomes a situation where we're up against the second apron, we're shipping guys out because we don't want to pay them. Jaylen Brown's a great example of that. And I think the ultimate thing too is just they didn't bake anything in for teams that hey man, we draft well, develop well, this and that, and then we're fucked. It's not. You get screwed. To me,
that's the tweak. To me, that's the tweak, right? You're not repealing this stuff. Nothing gets repealed.
Yeah.
That the league has established in any collective bargaining agreement. The tweak is, all right, you want the second apron, cool. If we draft a guy and keep him, it can't be a dollar for dollar addition into the second apron. It just can't. I don't know if that's 50%, I don't know, 75%, whatever that is, but if the union is going to actually do something here, it's going to be something in that vein. You're not they're not taking back this hard cap.
I think the tough part about the union stepping in here is
and let me say it real quick to David Kelly's credit, he was not a part of this when that collective bargaining agreement happened. He joined, I think, 2 years later.
I think the problem with the union addressing this is that that money is going to flow into the pockets of other players.
Yes.
So once you have this guaranteed spend that teams have to make, this salary floor being as high as it is, ultimately the money gets spent on guys. Now, the distribution may be weighted in a way that makes no sense because realistically, Wembanyama should probably make $80 million. And it is what it is. But as a union body, there's just way more players who are non-Wembanyama level than there are Wembanyama. So I think that this is not a cut and dry issue for the union because other guys are going to be like, wait a minute. So I just need to take the skinniest deal possible so Victor and everybody and people like him can get, basically 90%, 95% of what's allowable to them in order to keep their teams together. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be as easy a sell as it sounds on paper to the rest of the union members. And, to get to the Victor part of this, I think giving back, quote unquote, $8 to $10 million a year is a big freaking deal over the course of 5 years.
Yeah.
Even though it is 4 years, because we know he's going to opt out of the fourth year because he has his player option.
Yeah.
But if the guy is thirsty to win and we love guys that want to win and he sees this as something that helps him win, as much as the part where other players are going to be getting this money, it's hard for me to get too wrapped up in it, to be honest. Because the owners aren't necessarily keeping the money in their pocket here.
No, the players get 50% of the BRI no matter what.
Yeah.
It's going to get distributed no matter what, right? Look, I'm not going to go on the rant again. I'm very against the second apron, right? But it's not going anywhere. So I do think you need to tweak it. I don't think this should be on the players, but it is, right? To take these discounts. If you choose not to, I get it. You want to Carmelo Anthony this thing, take the 5-year max every single time?
I'm not going to kill anybody who does this, who doesn't do the discount. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's not
also,
the responsibility to do that shit.
Let me ask you this. Would Wemby be doing this if they didn't have this 4-year extension for De'Aaron Fox kicking in next season?
So that's where.
By the way, they're not in any dire financial issues until really 4 years from now. That's when Dylan Harper's extension would kick in. They're in a pretty clean, it's not like carte blanche. They are going to have big money to several players, but that's really the year that this becomes dire for them.
So to me, the question, the idea that paying somebody, The idea that a GM can't make a championship team around Wemby making all of his money, I think is nuts. If Wemby would have came out and said, yo, fam, I'm getting all my money, and you need to go out and find the next Peyton Pritchard. You need to go out and draft the next Casey Wallace. You need to go out and find the next Alex Caruso, Draymond Green, second round steal. You need to go out and be better at GMing because I'm awesome at playing.
Yeah.
So get the fuck out of here. I'm not taking a discount. You need to go find value players elsewhere. You need to go figure it out how to get people that could be around me on the cheap. If you claim to be as good as you are and you deserve your job, motherfucker, you go find those cheap deals, those steals. I don't need to take it. I think Wembanyama would be well within his right to take that tag.
By the way, they might have a championship team already. They barely lost the finals. Like they were in every single the finals could have gone very differently, 100%. Right? Like they are not barely lost the finals. They barely lost a lot of those games. Like that is like it's good he's doing it. It also sucks that he's doing it. Right.
That's like you can look at it going like, this is great. Wemby's so dedicated to winning, he's going to take the pay cut. Like that's the spin with all of this.
Yeah. But you also look at it as like, this motherfucker's still getting $252 million. Like there's not really
let's also just like there's not much you can do. You can't do with 250 that you can do with 300. Like it's not like in that realm. But
I think this. Go, sorry, Mo.
Well, no, I just think it's really hard to put this on the players always to be the ones to take. I mean, shit, we saw this in football, right? Like with Tom Brady taking pay cuts and to fill
Dirk
out
Nowitzki took a big ass pay cut a bunch of times with the Mavericks, and now is a part owner, maybe.
I would never and
Dwayne Wade,
you know, all that stuff. But like, I would never be mad at a player that doesn't take the pay cut.
No.
You know, like it's not like you go get your money, dude.
But all right, this will not be a totally fair way of framing this. Hey, we're not gonna test you for smoking weed anymore. We want to do the system. All right, cool. You got a deal. Kind of like a crude way of saying what happened, but there are enough people around the NBA that are like, hey, by the way, the players agreed to this, which they did. This wasn't implemented on them. They agreed to this. And a big part of it was like
they wanted more.
There were other concessions. Yeah. And now you look at the system and look, let me offer this up as like a sub question to this. Do you believe Kyle Kuzma is the voice of reason?
Yes.
Let me read a quote here. All right. This is from July 3rd. This is Kuz tweeting out, after sitting here watching NBA free agency this year and overall NBA movement over the past 2 years, somebody has to say it. The new CBA was sold as parity, but the first and second apron are starting to function like a hard cap on player value, team continuity, and player movement. Teams are no longer making purely basketball decisions. They're making fear-based apron decisions. That means good players get squeezed, homegrown cores get broken up, fan favorite teams lose their identity, and the overall product loses some of the nostalgia and continuity that made people fall in love with the NBA in the first place. This isn't about players not understanding business. I would disagree. It's the opposite. We understand that the NBA is a business. That's why the NBPA has to operate with elite business acumen, elite negotiating strategy, and real foresight. That's something they did not do. The owners and the league walk into these meetings with killers that continue to run circles around us time and time again with elite lawyers, economists, cap experts, media strategists, and long-term business operations. Players deserve a PA that is just as sharp, just as prepared, and just as aggressive about protecting our upside. He also said this today, which makes him even more the voice of reason. Not going to lie, it's exhausting hearing athletes break down how their millions aren't really millions after taxes and fees. $40 million after taxes is still $40 million. The real issue isn't the system, it's lifestyle creep. Nobody told you to live like a king, buy 5 cars, or move in with a 10-person entourage. Modest is allowed. Kyle Kuzma being the head of the players union.
What's happening? I don't know what like the voice of the reason.
Kyle Kuzma once told me on a Sirius XM interview that because I asked him, I was like, "Do you still have like some of these like sweaters and stuff, like this fashion stuff?" He goes, "I hang them on the wall as art."
Yo, bro, listen, Kyle Kuzma is always looked like a maniac, but he's always been a pretty thoughtful dude. To be honest, he comes from a crazy, humble background in Michigan, I'm not surprised he has these views about
how
money.
thoughtful is it? Thoughtful, or like Jaylen Brown thoughtful?
No, like thoughtful. Obviously, when has Jaylen Brown ever tweeted something like that ever?
Let me check what Jaylen Brown's. Hold on, let me see what Jaylen Brown's tweeting. Hold on,
there'll be something. There'll be something.
Here's the thing that I think he's right about. When we talk about BRI, guess what? Before all of this apron and extremely punitive tax, owners could choose to take back less BRI. They could choose to spend more into the tax over longer periods of time. And so when we say, oh, but they got that guaranteed floor, guess what? The ceiling has been lowered, although the ceiling was never guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's been lowered.
By the way, the floor isn't real because
that.
they still pay that money. If you're below the floor, it just gets dispersed to the members of your team, of your roster. So you could be $100 million under the floor. That $100 million is getting paid out as a quote unquote bonus or whatever to the players on that team. Like the floor is fake.
Which I'm sure those guys all want to have happen. And
but I think
that's the real cap circumvention that's not happening.
How it's always talked about, though. It's like, well, they get a guaranteed percent of the TV deal, but it's like, bro, the owner's making it impossible that they could ever give any of it back. It's bad for players.
Let's just talk about it more than this. The owners are about to get like $500 million checks after expansion goes through, and none of that's going in the BRI. None of that's being shared with the players. None of that's going. Like it's always, the system's always rigged for ownership. Yeah. And by the way, I also blame the fans, because every time there's a strike or a lockout or whatever, they always are able to turn this against on the players, and the fans are always siding with ownership at this point, which doesn't make
it doesn't help
any sense. Like it's like you.
Let me push back on something Waz said. Okay. About Jaylen Brown's tweets. February 7th. There is great evil in this world. Don't be naive to it. That's a good lesson. That's thoughtful.
It's a good fortune cookie. I'll say that. The man speaks in fortune cookies.
July 27th. Or no, January 27th. Nothing is new under the sun.
January 27th. Okay.
Yeah. Nothing is new under the sun.
That's it. That's the tweet.
That was it. Yep.
Yeah. Kyle Kuzma making the point that a 40 millionaire shouldn't cry about being a 40 millionaire to everyday people making 75 G's. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. Shut up. That's smart.
New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. What time was this? It's afternoon. 3:55 Eastern time. Nobody watches you harder than people that doubt you. Give them a good show. About 6 hours later, you're the horse. Let's hit the ground running. There's a horse emoji in there too.
Visible puts the ultimate wireless hack in the palm of your hand. With unlimited 5G wireless data and hotspot designed to keep you connected, powered by Verizon's 5G network. And no contract holding you back. Plans start at $25 a month, or get the premium Visible Plus Pro plan and save $10 on your first month when you use promo code HACK. Make the switch at Visible.com. Terms apply. See Visible.com for details.
Do you believe?
Do you believe LeBron makes any team a title favorite since the Knicks, Thunder, Spurs, Celtics have been ruled out? Celtics ruled out of the sweepstakes and are the current odds-on favorites to win the championship. What the fuck are the Celtics winning next year? Does 41-year-old LeBron actually move the needle of the 5 most likely destinations? Cleveland, Golden State, Miami, Philly, Minnesota. Wow, we're leaving Miami off there. We're leaving Denver off there. Would LeBron's addition move the needle closer to contention, or would it simply be Le Circus coming to town? Do you believe LeBron makes any of these teams a title contender?
I think Cleveland and Minnesota 100%. 100%.
Interesting.
Minnesota, Maybe probably more so than Cleveland because I just think Ant is just way better than Donovan Mitchell, which
Yeah, of course.
Speaking of
Yeah.
crazy,
Oh my God.
No arguments. No arguments.
Crazy,
Soon to have the worst contract in the NBA.
Right. So I mean, it's not worse than Gary Trent's though. Like
what?
I know it's
by
way
sheer
more.
numbers. It is by sheer numbers. It is.
You can trade Gary Trent's contract.
I don't know, man. Donovan Mitchell actually helps you win games, though.
Was if Gary Trent has a normal Gary Trent shooting season, and maybe some of the D, like you're probably going to be able to trade him.
Gary Trent could lose his foot. You're just trading $15 million a year.
I guess that's fair. I just think, for at least 2.5 years, I think Donovan Mitchell's going to be worth that deal.
Interesting.
Now the 2.5,
Two and a half, huh?
Always breaks down in the playoffs.
He's going to be in his 30s. See when he won a conference finals game before. Hold on.
I'm shocked. While Zach's doing that, I'm shocked.
No, not there.
Oh, not there.
No, I've been anti-Donovan Mitchell for a minute. It's just I don't know.
People look at me crazy when I'm like, yo, he's got one of the most overvalued playoff Donovan.
He's an overrated player.
He's a good player, but like his playoff, he's been living off that bubble, man.
I just don't think Donovan Mitchell can be your obviously best player and you're doing important things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think on Cleveland.
Well, I don't like the basketball fit on Cleveland. I think they would need to, but it's just like you're in the East, and Cleveland has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
That's where it is, right? It's like if something goes wrong for the Knicks, like you're in the mix for that shit, right?
I like LeBron at the 4 in Minnesota. Edwards,
for sure.
Jaden.
Yeah. I just think is that still enough to get them over San Antonio? OKC? I don't see. That's where I'm like, that's not contending
it's a
to
hot
me.
Streak.
Yeah.
It's a LeBron sort of doing the J.R. Smith effect to LaMelo Ball. It's like a lot has to happen, but I can see it.
Well, you also got to think like in 3 years when he's entering year 27 and they've moved to the East to accommodate the expansion, then now you're back in contention.
I just think Minnesota and Cleveland feel like they could get lucky, get hot in the playoffs and win.
Maybe. I know they were left off the list, but Denver doesn't. I know it's tough. I know it's tough in the West. I know it's everything, but like
the
Jamal Murray shit.
Horse and carriage has turned into a pumpkin.
I don't know. I'm wondering if Jokic's leg is ever going to be the same. Because I get it. It's
it
the
better be for that 5-year 350 he's about to get.
By the way, Zach, he's getting that regardless. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
That leg can fall off. He's getting
he
that.
could lose a foot and he's still getting 350.
Bruh, Jokic before the injury and after, they're not comparable players of last season.
But he also didn't really get a chance to. He rushed back to.
He didn't get a chance to heal.
I know. Jokic doesn't care about awards. He came back to.
No, he came back awards. For all
he
of
cares
that
about
stuff.
that shit. Yeah, we can disperse that whole thing.
Maybe he is. I don't know. The Denver, something is off with the Denver thing for me.
Yeah, their ownership doesn't want to pay.
Why are you?
Aaron Gordon has one hamstring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon has one hamstring. They have a horrific contract starting with Christian Brown.
Yeah.
And
again, I don't think the Murray deal is great either. I don't think the Murray deal is amazing.
That extension's kicking in. And
I love Murray. I love the guy. Clutch. All of that stuff. Not a great deal.
It's a problem.
I mean,
that's why the Denver thing.
Jaden McDaniels is one of the best defenders in the world. He made Jamal Murray look like C.J. Watson. It was bad.
It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible.
Again, you add LeBron to that team with Jokic, with Murray, with this. I think they're a team that's actually a little bit of a title contender.
Well, no, I think they're way better. They're definitely way better, but the way they got just smacked, I don't think they were a LeBron away from being way better than what they were last year in the playoffs. It just doesn't feel like that. I don't know, man.
I think that thing's kind of crumbling.
I think on paper, you're right, Mo. On paper, like if you would have told me LeBron played on the pre-Jokic team.
What about on the target center floor?
No,
because neither of them get past Minnesota.
I think Denver was fine when Jokic had the ability to beat any one-on-one matchup. Destruction.
I still think like Jokic puts them right there, and I think he'll be healthier. Like I'm not worried about his knee, but I am worried about Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray. Like those are issues, and Christian, like he was terrible,
awful.
Like that's an untradeable contract. Like I think like they're like Jokic may still be so good that there are nights where you're just like, yeah, of course this team can win a title. Look at them. But you get down to the playoffs of it all, like, I don't know, man. Like, that there was so much bad in that. And I'm just concerned about 2 straight years of Aaron Gordon not being able to be healthy in the postseason with the same injury. It wasn't like, oh, well, now his knee, like, it's the hamstring again. And that, to me, is very concerning. LeBron obviously makes them better. I wouldn't put them above.
There's too many.
I wouldn't put them with OKC and San Antonio. Like, I just wouldn't.
I don't think there's anybody that you can really put over those 2 teams right now, like wherever LeBron goes, even if he goes to Minnesota, like they're still not better than either of those 2 teams, right? Way. Like that's kind of the hard. That's why he's kind of got to go easy.
LaMelo's got to prove he doesn't play like a dickhead anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but you got to believe in LeBron's ability and Edwards, quite frankly. Like,
sure,
you know, I know Ant has the fun personality, but he's deadly serious about winning. Like he just is
very much.
You know
but
what
also,
I mean?
like, also they went from having great big man depth to now it's Rudy, Johan Berenger, who's 21.
It's tough.
And
it's tough.
I mean,
like, is this a real name? Let's play this game. Is this a real name? Rocco Zakarsky.
Yes, only because I just looked this up. Do I know it's
that's a real dude?
Had I not
he was like a second round
recently,
pick last year, and it's like they're like, hey, he can play. I was like, maybe, but he's not Naz Reid.
Rocco Zakarsky.
That's actually the problem for the Wolves now. Like when we talk about Jaden McDaniels, because he's going to have to guard up.
That's a problem.
He's going to have
like
to guard bigs.
Yeah.
And it's like all the development, all the growth we saw from him last season. Now is going to be kind of like you're talking about making Jamal Murray look like CJ Watson. He's got to guard Jokic now.
Mo. They signed Trey Lyles. It's going to be fun.
Well, you know how I feel about Trey Lyles. You know from the playback days. You know how I feel about Trey Lyles time, Zach.
Trey Lyles is their big man depth solver
at the 4.
Don't disrespect Trey Lyles, Watts.
100% disrespect Trey Lyles.
Lord have mercy. Nice jump shot, though.
Is it?
I mean, when he's got 5 seconds to shoot it.
he's a career 34% three-point shooter.
When he's got time, he can shoot it. That's the thing. The guy
what
does not.
What if LeBron goes to Philly?
It's just the Embiid makes them not interesting to me,
listen,
bro.
It's, the problem with that is like, okay, Philly already has a question of like, how do we incorporate Jaylen Brown into what we have with the good stuff we have with Tyrese Maxey? Forget the Embiid aspect of it. Now you add LeBron. Now we have to figure out how to incorporate Jaylen Brown and LeBron to Maxey.
But they got a great coach, right?
See, to me, that's funny. So, that's funny for several reasons for me. To me, if they were if you traded Rudy Gobert for Embiid and put him on Philly, was just like LeBron, Jalen, Maxey, and Edgecombe worry about scoring, and they got a guy who's going to D up and rebound ridiculously. I'm into that. I'm into that idea. A center who only does center shit and won't complain when he don't get the rock.
What do you mean won't complain?
That's who this ideal. That's who you want.
He's gonna wave his hands during the game, but nobody's gonna pay him any mind. Nobody's gonna pay Rudy any mind when he gesticulates.
Do you remember when Rudy did he punch Kyle Anderson Getting him, like, nobody's gonna pay him no mind. And
He's gonna complain, but he's gonna be ignored.
At least if there's a bad call, he'll do the money sign to ruin the integrity of the league at the refs.
Well, a lot of questions.
He's done that multiple times, and not like, you know what? I think it's a horrible thing for Rudy to do. To his credit, they asked him about after the game. He's like, "Yeah, man, I think they're fucking cheating." Like this.
Those are my thoughts.
To me,
he didn't run from it. He's
give him credit for that. Yeah,
you can't bench Joel Embiid when he wants to play.
Right.
Well, you don't have to worry about it.
Defense anymore.
You don't have to worry about it because he's only going to play like 36.
Who's
games.
your big man?
You only need him. That is actually an issue because they lost Andre Drummond, which I thought was like the perfect backup big man for them.
Mm-hmm.
He's in New York now.
Now it's Bona and Huck Porty.
Huck Porty's okay.
I think Huck Porty's decent. I know
he's okay.
He's not good, but I don't think he's like Jackson Hayes. You know what I mean?
Slovenian legend, Jackson Hayes.
October 16th.
Uh-oh.
Your energy is your greatest currency. Spend it well. Spend it well, Woz. Okay?
Brilliant. The most
5 days later,
NBA player that's ever lived.
5 days later, artificial metrics will never replace real influence. September 30th of last year.
Uh-oh.
Fire is life. Let it mold you. What the fuck?
He's advocating sex with no condoms there. That's I'm decoding that for you guys.
He's trying to give you a lot of optionality.
He's procreation.
Yeah.
a lot of optionality with his procreation.
When are we going to do something about what is happening right in front of us? We all should be ashamed. That was July 27th. I'm assuming something bad happened then. July 18th. If you need time, create space.
Now, is that with the forearm shiver while you're driving, or is that a...
I'll leave you with this one, June 4th. Death and life is in the power of the tongue, and those who embrace it will eat its fruit. That might be the Bible. All right, that's going to do it for us here on Basketball Illuminati / Jaylen Brown Central.
Most brilliant mind in the history
for
of
Woz, for Bo, for Maze, I'm Zach. Keep your third eye open with options.
Optionality.